Welcome to the video. The gang is all here. How do you like my dumpster diving find? It's decorative. It's not, I don't think it's like old or anything. But I don't know what he's supposed to have here. And this is like a fruit. Isn't he cool? Yep, I like him. A wise man. And a happy birthday to my wife. Look how beautiful that is. We're going to read it. It's really nice paper. There's the other little picture, very like silky paper. It's from Sid. Look, check that date out. Loving you and wishing you a birthday that will be a golden day of happiness, a pleasant memory. And then for every birthday, dear, this wish will follow too. May all your days be sweet to live and give life's best to you. I mean, that's almost a spiritual message. I would say it is a spiritual message. How wonderful. So those were two finds I'm showing you today. We'll talk about the finds in the day and the stories. And anyway, the gang is all here. Let's just see what's happening with them. Looks like we got knocked around a little bit. There's Sheila. Billy Bob still has his gold field, and the gold field back here. Oh, his real gold is behind him. Billy Bob, why is that behind you and not in the front? Yeah, that's more like it, Billy Bob. That's a gold-filled tiger's eye. And then Shelly and Cluck, they got a nice two pieces. It's this one and another little piece on here. Amethyst. There's a silver from yesterday, and then the Texas was deep in the heart of Texas. I want to thank the person that let me remember that little line, deep in the heart of Texas. So there's that. I still have to get one little knot out of there. And our pile has gotten smaller. How's everybody doing? It's Monday night. I thought we would look through some of this. These earrings need to get moved. I'm having my second cup of the Sleepy Time tea. I've been out watering today. This popped out. Well, I worked. Got up at 5:30. We worked. It was a nice day at work. Some things are happening, shifting. I'll just say the word explore is kind of what our team is latched onto. And makes it a lot more fun. We all like to explore. Everybody likes to be on a little adventure of some kind. Oh, is that just going to come right out now? Well, Arkansas. Arkansas. I can put that, lot that up with my all those Arkansas hog things. So that's pretty cool. Life is like a bag of tangled jewelry. Where's my gold? We want gold, by the way, for Billy Bob. Want some gold. I don't know if there's going to be any more in here or not. Is this one of those things you hang on the wine bottle? You know, those little things? I don't see any marks. That's what it looks like to me. To identify your wine glass, I think it goes on the bottom. I don't know. I don't have those kind of problems. Don't go to places where your wine glass will get lost in the crowd. That's too many people for me. Well, there's another one of these. I guess that's an earring. So we are Monday night. We're going to do a few. Yeah, I went to the dumpster and nobody bothered me, and then all of a sudden my competition pulls up, and I'm just over it. You know, I'm over him. I'm irritated. I mean, I'm nice, but I just keep getting, you know, I act like I'm looking just for the books, hardcover books, and moving stuff around. But I had already kind of, the first thing I always do is there jewelry in here before some other person shows up. And he was singing his sad song about he didn't find any more metal to turn in, and he's going through some rough times, but part of it is because he apparently didn't pay taxes early on in life, and he claims to owe $1 million with over $1 million with the interest. So he must have been making a lot of money, or I don't know, maybe it's possible. So now he's scared to answer his phone. See, he has to drum up drywall jobs, and he's scared to answer. He said, you know, I can't get anything new lined up. The guy, like, he works for a guy, but that guy hadn't been calling him either lately. So it's, you know, I feel bad for him, but too bad. You know, he gloated so darn much that he was the only person that had the permission on this stuff. You know, and I used to ask him, hey, can you see if they'll let me come too? And crickets, you know. So he's got a brother that's a mechanic. They live at their parents' property. Parents are long gone. They had to pay $400 property taxes. That's it. They live outside the city limits. And, you know, that's where his last check went. But I'm not judging him. I'm just letting y'all know what we talked about, standing there while I'm getting hardback books and about to leave. I don't hang around and relax. I'm just like, plus it was 102. It's just too hot. And he started having a nasty story for me, so I'm sorry, I'm gone. I'm out of there. I mean, if this was a work situation, I would have to file harassment on him. He doesn't target it at me, but he uses me as his audience, and I just, like I said, I'm over him. I'm done being nice, and I'm nice, but I'm not gonna have a conversation with him more than I have to. But you know, he's got a brother, and he can garden if he wants. I don't know, you know, it's just, anyway, he's trying to get drywall jobs, but if he doesn't recognize the number, he won't answer it because he's scared it's the IRS. So that's his situation. And he was just looking at all the paperback books and all the little Christmas ornament stuff thrown in there. There's nothing much in here for me. I'm like, well, no. I call that karma. I mean, I wish him well. I just want him to go on. I want him to, you know, like, that's why he doesn't have a regular job and I see him all the time. Because he can just kind of do what he wants. And he always will. He's not going to be able to get a regular job. Anyway, that's his story today. He's not, he used to just kind of ride high and life was good. Well, this pendant is pretty nice. It looks like it's the dyed howlite, but it's actually a different color, isn't it? Like a peach. Don't see that very often. And I had to spot water all the little shrubs and stuff. And, I mean, early on when we got them, you know, like there's 2 blueberry bushes, and I knew, you know, is this going to be worth me watering, but I wanted to, and I'm fine with it. I wanted to have a little homestead type deal where, you know, maybe I can learn about gardening, and we can at some point harvest a few things. So I'm having a hard time getting anything out of here tonight. Thank y'all for all of your comments and wonderful messages and tips. Thank you very much. That looks good right there. I don't know if it will be. It's on this, what some people think is like that liquid silver, I think, wire. Is it a pendant? It's real pretty. It looks like sterling for sure. But I don't see a mark on that. It's on like a herringbone. Yeah, this thing is real tight now, real tight. Is this a ring? It's going to be a junker, I can see that. Trying to follow this to the, like the clasp. Follow it to the clasp. Where did it go? I've let the pendant go now. I'm just gonna try to find the clasp. There's the clasp. I don't know that it says anything. Okay, something may have fallen out. So Aunt Barry's keeping her eye on a few more lots ending in about 2 or 3 days, I think. She's already put in her maximum bid. And I do that because, or she does that because sometimes I get busy, especially now, and I just forget. I forget. And I think one time I was like gonna wait till the evening of to top it off, and I forgot. So I haven't eaten yet. I'm gonna make me a salad. You know, I did well, I walked Olivia in the shade garden because it is hot. It's so hot that I just take her right home. You know, we can't, she doesn't even want to ride around with me. Well, she does, but in the car I can hear her panting. That's how hot it is. It's just permeates even air-conditioned places. People are sweating everywhere. Even though the place is air-conditioned, it's just, you know, can only handle so much. But, so we walked in the little shade garden, and she did her business and all, and she enjoys that, and then sniffing all these little blades of grass and all. And it was shady, and it's like they water in there, and it's very cool on her feet, and soft dirt and little trails. So that's where we go. She likes it. Okay, so there's no way that's not silver. Now, where's the end of it? Okay, there you are under there. I really want to cut all these strings off. I don't like the strings. They're dirty anyway. So that's probably what we're going to start doing. And just keeping the pendants and not worrying with the string. No, I don't want to pull you back through there, do I? Okay. I guess I did. Let's see if... Do we have a mark? What does that say? Korea? Korea. Is there a mark on that? Wow, that is hard to believe. And I checked out the thrift store if they had any bags, which I'm going to be very picky about. And they did not. Okay, that says Korea, so I guess it's not. Probably not sterling. I might just check it anyway. Okay, here is, whoops, scooting down. Something else that fell out. It's, you know, dirty and all. Arrow, whatever that is. That'll go in my little giveaway thing. This glass, these are kind of pretty. That's pretty. So now we're just going to try to see what we can shake loose. Little bracelet. This is something, this wire here, holding everything up in this mess. Try to loosen this up a little bit. I believe it belongs to this earring. It's a pretty earring. That would make a nice pendant. Yeah, it's going to be kind of rough getting up at 5:30 all week long. And I got off at 3 today, but I didn't leave till 4 because that's just the nature of the business. This is pretty. Does that say something, or is that just a scratch? Am I seeing things? Okay. Am I? That's... Sorry about the dry skin and all. Is that a 925? I think I see, right? Yes. Look at that. Now it's beautiful. I mean, that's a nice chunk there. Let me see under the loop. Am I seeing things? No, I'm not. Wait. Doesn't say 925. It says what? 8TG. Eight TG and an M. What in the world does that mean? Okay. So it's just has the maker's mark, I guess. I don't know. I have to kind of slurp because of that. You can't get any liquid in your mouth when you have that tea bag sitting there on the surface. So I hope everybody's getting through their day all right, and kind of like these tangles, like Edward said, just one piece at a time. It's funny how all the clasps are all closed as well. And we do have some other jewelry if this gets to be where, you know, where I need a break, but I feel like if I take a break from it, I'm not going to put it back up there. That's really pretty. That's a very pretty necklace. Pretty colors. The blues and the greens. Okay, pretty. We like it. Oh, this is going in the trash. There's those birds again. We may get them this time. Literally every one of these things is closed. Here they are. There they are. Isn't that cute? I'm not sure what that is, but a little leaf of some sort. And there was another in the trash. There was a box of Christmas stuff. Little this and that, and we'll look at it sometime. Not going to do it tonight. I just wanted to do a little jewelry. Hoping to find some treasure before I eat, but I don't know that that's going to happen. May not be any more in here. Whoops, y'all can't see. But we will continue to search. That ring is just a little, it's broken. Of course, Sheila likes rings of any kind, doesn't she? I'm gonna cut this rubbery stuff here. That's just more trash. So Sheila will get her one little ring missing something there. That's some howlite there. Let's see if we can do something with this. I do love jewelry. It's just fun. When I'm at work and I know I've got some at home, everybody knows what I'm talking about when they don't have any jewelry bags to go through. It causes, I think that's Claire's, but look how pretty that is. That's a nice pendant. That's really nice. And that little choker's not too bad. It just causes this, there's a certain freedom now for me in the fact that I may not be buying the local junk that they sold me. And so I don't have to rush it. In fact, I didn't even go on Sunday. So, but today I went and I didn't miss anything. There was nothing there. It's just fishy that there's no more decent sterling put out like they used to. Chunky stuff. Oh, I mean, it's been months. Okay, what am I doing? What's going on here? So anyway, it's just kind of freeing knowing that Aunt Barry's taking care of this. And so far, we're still getting decent finds from our one city. I'm not going to just jump ship here because it wasn't like it was for that 1 month or whatever way back when they were even writing notes saying, it looks like there could be gemstones, but I don't see marks. And basically, things were marked gold and diamonds. And I mean, the gold was marked. And yeah, there were gemstones, rubies and diamonds, and I don't even remember, but that person probably got fired. If you can get fired, I don't know if you volunteer or what they end up doing at some of these places. Ours is just a little local one, and they have people doing their community service work in there. But it's not one that they send all their jewelry to corporate, and I don't even know what the East Texas If I were to look on there, I don't even know what city to click. I know Thelma Thrift said there are no jewelry jars in entire San Antonio. So that's a big city too, y'all. They send it all to corporate. And I've looked at whatever the San Antonio one is. It's not called San Antonio. And they really do go through it with a fine-tooth comb. They break it all out and get as much as they can for each piece. Okay, that fell out. That's good. We'll get it in a minute. That fell out. We'll look in a minute because it's loosening up, and I'm just going to go with it here. Such a lovely birthday card there. I was so surprised when I saw that date of 1930, whatever that date was. Okay. So we got this out of there. That's a nice piece of shell there. Pretty. This dropped out of there. Oh, that's pendant part is kind of cute. I don't know, are those are real. Those are real. So just, oh my gosh, this is the first time Henrietta, I forgot about her over there. Henrietta Hippo, you are going to get some pearls, freshwater pearls. Y'all can see they're uneven. And yes, I did just rake one barely on my teeth when they're dirty. Henrietta, this is a wonderful moment. You're going to get some pearls. Henrietta Hippo came in a jewelry jar. She likes pearls. That was a suggestion. Oh, look, Billy Bob is happy for her. My shirt caught his head, but I mean, that's how it happens. He got caught on my shirt, so she's real happy. She got something. She's a hippo. She likes pearls. She lives in the water most of the time. She's a friend of the family, and she's always happy. Happy Henrietta. This is what fell out. And I think there are some stones in here. Aventurine, that green that always gets us. I don't know if that's what that is, but some are plastic. The pinkish one is a stone. Ooh, is that druzy in there? Yeah. Now this is what a real druzy is. Where it's starting to be like a geode in there. That is cool. Love it. That's neat. There's your aventurine, right? And this is the jasper. I'm not sure what that one is. That one's pretty. Wow, Shelly gets something nice. Some stone. That's pretty cool. Like a rhinestone cowboy. And I don't know the rest, but I can hear it. Oh, missing a couple. This is really pretty. It's just your inexpensive stuff, but that's pretty. How does that song go? I can hear the tune, but I'm not going to attempt to hum it. Nope, not going to do that. What is this? Leopard? I'll put it in the free one. Somebody's gonna like that. Somebody's gonna like that. I kid you not. Let me get it back out. I mean, I was gonna trash it, but then I'm like, especially around here, somebody is gonna be liking that, wearing that too, and being happy about it. I'm not making fun of it, it's just that it's a little bit, you know, the cloth stuff is not the most sanitary. Otherwise, it's not bad, you know, I'm just saying. Some people are not going to be bothered by that, just like I'm not bothered by. It's so funny because a co-worker ended up talking to John. And today she goes, your name came up when I went into that thrift store. Because somehow she told him where she worked, and he said, well, Miss So-and-so comes in here every day. And she said, that explains some things about you. And I wanted to say, what are you trying to say there, girl? Huh? Because I don't go in, because she was shopping for clothes. And there's nothing wrong with shopping for clothes at a thrift store, but I'm very sensitive to the way things smell, and I can smell other people's even after you wash it. I cannot handle that. But I've gotten some out of the dumpster at that thrift store, and I guess it doesn't bother me because I'm wearing it outside, and eventually, you know, I wear these long sleeves to keep the sun off my arms. But if it's something nice that you wear to work, it's just, there's not enough breeze going around. So I don't seek out clothes to purchase at the thrift stores. And when you go into them, they have a certain smell that I just cannot handle. So I said, well, yeah, I said, I go in there every day to pick jewelry. Well, she thought that was funny. She's like, to do what? Pick. And then she's like, what is that? And I'm like, you know, you, like the pickers, you find something, you buy it, you try to flip it and sell it for a little more if you can. You know, pick it low. And she's like, what? Like, she's really young. She was like, 14 years ago when I was in high school. I'm like, okay, yeah, I know. But it's okay. I don't know what it explains. Arrow, I can't really get that one out, so anyway. They think I'm real thrifty at work because I pack my own lunch. Oh, that's cute. It's in great condition. Hello, kitty. Hello, 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 kitty. It really is. This thing is kind of a rubbery plastic, and it feels clean. Heavily labeled. So I know somewhere I have some Hello Kitty stuff, but oh, this looks pretty. What is this? Oh, it is coming right out. Wow, wait a minute. I mean, I don't see a name, I don't see a mark, and it's not sterling, but Sure did get me for a second. It's a really nice pendant. Needs to be on a different chain. Because this chain is just completely done for. But the pendant is nice, don't y'all think? Plastic and rhinestone glass. Anything else want to fall out? Feel free. So yeah, I pack my lunch every day in a little cooler, and I've got ice and I ice down a bubble water. And you know, since we're starting back to work, I haven't really done that, but when I'm up there and we can't leave for lunch, it's my saving grace. I don't want to spend money up there. I can buy lunch up there, but I don't want to, because that's just, in the long run, is more expensive. Takes time to get in line to get your food. You got 30 minutes to eat. You don't have time. JS. So wound up tight. Just trying to get something out. That's gonna get cut. It's a cute little pendant. It'll go in my pendant box or something. Or to the free pile, or who knows. That's just gonna get cut. I can't. That's right. Half of that was yellowed. So I wish, you know, my little competition all the luck in the world. I'm just ready for them to move on. Get busy, you know. Cute. Not precious metal. I assume the nice one worked today. I never did see who worked today because the statue there is not broken. The mean one's working. That statue's smashed to smithereens. This came out. That's a pretty sparkly heart. That's a nice pendant. I'd like to get this piece off of there, this little choker necklace thing, but something's just hanging on. Okay. Not gonna cooperate. There's that pretty tree that's, that is a tangled mess there. It's little agate pieces, so I don't really want to break that. It's getting to be devotional time. And snowflake is pretty. I think we've already said that because it's in that same tangled mess. Okay, this came out. That's cute. That little infinity thing is the maker. It's in good condition. It's a nice little necklace. Oh, we'll end on that. Girl power popped out. And look at all these pretty, pretty stones. Beautiful. Sodalite, amethyst, whatever the black one is going to be. Rose quartz, aventurine. That's nice. Shelly's going to like that. Let's have our devotional. The next chapter is Friends. A sacred trust. I've only just realized what an honor it is for someone to ask that you pray for her. That person is allowing you to see inside her to her deepest fears and heartfelt hopes. She is trusting you to love her and to lift her to the Lord. She believes that you are close enough to God that He will hear your prayer. She has faith that you won't pray just once, but without resting, until God has met her needs. I thank you, Lord, for my precious friend. Please help me to confirm the faith she has in me. All right, thank y'all for joining us. And we will continue with jewelry later on, maybe tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Have a great Tuesday.